In society today, we are being attacked constantly with inauthentic conversations. Fakeness, trying to look cool, trying to be somebody we're not. That is why the Damn Dude podcast is here to have the authentic conversations that need to be had in a way that will make you think and say, Damn Dude.
What up, everybody? What is good? Welcome to the Damn Dude podcast.
Damn Dude.
This is season 3, episode 54, aka episode 266. Welcome to the show, you guys. I'm your host, California Cal, and this show exists to help have the conversations that need to be had in a way that'll make you think and say, damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
This show exists to help educate, entertain, and make an impact on the different contexts and perspectives that we have in life. Because I truly believe that the more access we have to different contexts and perspectives, the easier, smoother, and just flat out cooler and doper life is. You dig? So, welcome to the show, you guys. Welcome. I apologize to the loyal listeners for this episode being a day late. Shit has been cracking the fuck off. I tell you what. And if I told you what, then I ain't gotta tell you why. So, yo. Whoa, excuse me. I'm like choking myself out. I'm burning frankincense and myrrh right now. And I just got done. Oh, it smells so good. Just got done burning the essence of money drawing. Basically, there's this green incense. I don't know what it is, where it comes from, what it is, but it's the essence of money is the smell of it. And when you smell it, it just makes fucking sense. Like, it's so schmack. The same way with frankincense and myrrh, they each represent a masculine and a feminine. And that's why you're supposed to burn them together, so you get the masculinity and the femininity kind of all mixed together in one. So that's what I'm doing right now, and it's fucking fantastic. And it's the type of resins where it's like you burn a coal. It's like an incense. You burn a coal, like a barbecue coal or hookah coal or whatever, and then you let it turn gray, and then you put the incense on it after that, the resins. And then from there, it just smokes. And if it's a good resin, then it'll smoke out. It'll start kind of slowly smoking. And then it'll start going and it'll go over time. The trick is to not have it catching on fire or anything like that. So why was this episode late? What was going on? What have I been up to? Well, let me tell you. The latest. So, like I mentioned in the last episode, my grandma Tom passed away on... what was that, Sunday or Monday? I want to say Monday. And then 2 or 3 days later, so my grandma Tom passed away. Then my grandpa Taylor's in the hospital. I just found this out, like my other grandpa from the other side of the family is in the hospital with all this crazy shit going on and might need surgery, might not, this and that. It's just this whole back and forth, and we don't know what the fuck's going on. Then, at the same time, it's like I've been having trouble with my kiddo's mom and just this and that and finances and this and that and just so much shit, right? Then, at the same time, I go to a wedding with my girl and it's like, I gotta go there and see, like, her ex, and it's all good. Everything's cool, right? And it's like, it was just the scenario that it was, all the people who happen to know each other and whatever. It's like, okay, so I got to go there and be there and face this dude. And it's like, fuck, okay. Now, I know that it's all good. Like, there's no hate or this or that or animosity or anything, right? It's just shit can get awkward when there's opportunity for shit to get awkward. And there was no big deal. Nothing happened. Nothing didn't happen. And it was cool, right? We went to the wedding. It was all good. And it was just something that's nerve-wracking and kind of added to the week. Then on top of that, I got sick a couple days after. Then, and I was sick like the week before that. Then I'm out trying to get a job. And you guys, you're probably like, whoa, wait, what? I know. Trust me. I got a plan. So, like I'd mentioned before, I'm working to shut down Quintessence. And in the midst of it, I need to supplement my income somehow. So what I'm doing is I'm applying at car dealerships, and I want to go in and get hired. So because selling cars, you have the opportunity and the possibility to make a couple $100,000 a year as a top dog. And it's like, all right, well, I want to go in and be top dog. So how the fuck do I do that? Well, my theory is like, okay, so let me say this first. I love the idea of being able to have an unlimited amount that I can make. As a salesperson, what you can make is unlimited because it's just based on how many people you can sell to and tend to and serve, right? So for me, I'm going in and it's like I'm interviewing the dealership because I don't want to just work wherever. Like I want to work where I like it, right? And I want to be and work with the best. So that's kind of my method and my approach is like I'm going into these places. I'm like, hey, look, I want to be the best. I want to work with the best. I believe that you guys are the best. You guys have this much in your inventory, which is this much more than the rest of the dealerships. So that must mean you guys sell the most cars. Therefore, I want to be with you guys. I want to be the best. I want to be the top dog. I want to be a top earner. I want to be the 1%. And at the same time, I take direction well. I'm incredibly coachable. I'm incredibly motivated. I'm hungry. This is my why. Here's my reason, my story behind that, right? I've been running business, and next month will be 15 years. So I'm basically closing the doors at a 15-year mark on this. And then I'm going to go and dedicate some time to go do some sales and whatever else so I can stack up the funds and catch up on all the finances that I fucked up and fucked off and all of that. Then once I'm caught up on all that, all my child support, all my child support's caught up. But, and it's like I take care of my fucking kid. But anyways, it's like it'll make it easy to cover all that and this and that and just the whole thing, right? So I'm like, I need some money, a lot, quickly. So I'm going to go and make it. I'm going to go and earn it. I'm going to put in the time, the work, the knowledge, the study, the everything in order to learn how to be the best salesman I could be. Because I learned something about myself is that I often will accept no for an answer. And that's one of my weakest traits that I have is like accepting no. And it's like, all right, well, I'm going to go look at this dealership over here, blah, blah. And rather than me being like, well, in the past, when I sold motorcycles, which is pretty much the same business, is like, okay, well, all right, well, I can appreciate that. I respect that. So hold on a second, because you came here for a reason. So let's go see if it makes sense. It's like you already know this is the bike, the car that you want. So at this point, wouldn't it just be a matter of making sure that all the numbers and everything makes sense? Like, let's see where we're starting from and what we're working with here. So that way you can make the most informed decision possible. So then we go sit down and you look at it, and rather than just letting them go away, you've advanced it to the next step somehow, right? So I realized that was one of my shortcomings in sales is that, like, in the past, I would just let it go because I wouldn't know what to say. And now that I'm not so dependent on, I need to say this or that, I'm more so like, okay, be present. And in the present, and in the midst of being present and having presence, I can then understand and act and speak based off of what they tell me rather than my own preloaded agenda or words or whatever the fuck I want to say, right?
Damn, dude.
So, excuse me, as I sip my booch. So basically, I'm going in and interviewing the managers. And that's what I've been doing. And they're kind of like, whoa, okay, well, fuck. Like, turn in an application, bro. Come in, this and that. Talk to me then, talk to me there. Do this, do that. Okay, yes, sir, will do. Handshakes, eye contact, the whole thing, right? So I went from just showing up to being told to turn in an application and come back to coming back 2 more times, having dude not be there. I come back again, he's finally there. He tells me, fuck, bro, okay, I don't want to blow smoke up your ass or nothing. So let's make sure we don't waste anybody's time. So come back in on Tuesday, a little after 1, and come talk to me. And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, because they have to tell me that they got the application and it's okay for me to even like qualify you or whatever. So yeah, I was like, all right, well, why don't you just tell them that I'm incredibly motivated, I want to be the best, and I want to work with the best. So I will come back. Is there an ideal time to come see you? I said, you want me to show up right at 1 or a little after? He said, a little bit after. I said, okay, will do. So here I am. So I'm going to go show up on Tuesday and just fucking show up a little after 1 and go get this fucking job, because my finances have been more ass than they've ever been in my entire life. And that's insane, bro. Like, it shouldn't be that way. So like I said, I'm interviewing them, you know what I mean, at the same time that I'm trying to get them to interview me. So it's the thing is like, all right, well, if I can interview all these guys, then that gives me a sense of where I stand, what I'm up to, what I want, what I'm going for, and I don't lock myself into some dumb shit, right? Like, I'm trying to fucking come, make a difference, serve the people, do the damn thing, ya tontorons, and handle my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the fuck has been up to. That's why this episode's a little late. All that is going on. So fuck, man. And it's just been hard. Like, it's been so emotionally tough this week. Fuck, man. It's just, I've been disappointing people left and right. I've been upsetting people, bothering people. People are thinking I'm disrespectful to them or being disrespectful. Just all these like random things. I'm like, I get why you're saying that, but that's not what that was or what this is, right? It's like, it's frustrating when you enter those sorts of modes in life where it's like, fuck, dude. It's like, I'm not trying to do some booty ass shit in life or whatever. Like, I'm just trying to be a good person. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or fucking do this or that, or it's like, dude, I'm just trying to be a good person. I'm not trying to bother nobody. I'm just trying to fucking do my thing. And just, that's it, dude. Like, just, that's it. Right? So it's like, it breaks my heart and it pains me when it's like, people think I'm doing this or that, or I don't care. I don't even know, dude. It's been a rough week. I've been in the shits and like, yeah, man, it's been a pretty assed out week for me, honestly. And I've just been working on not surviving, but I've been working on practicing staying in a position of gratitude, being perfect, whole, and complete with whatever situation is at hand. And sometimes it's really hard to remain perfect, whole, and complete when shit's just cracking off and blowing up everywhere and things are just out of fucking control. It feels and seems, right? So then it's like, there's just been so many moving parts and pieces, and I've been so confronted and triggered by so many things in this past week that it's like 2 weeks even, that it just is what it is, dude. Like, the fuck else am I gonna do? It's like, it's just so many things have been asked out that it's hard to even be like, okay, well, where's the fucking floor? Like, where are my feet standing? Can we start there? Like, my feet don't even know where the fuck they're at. Like, how the fuck else am I supposed to know what else is going on, right? So this is where it's like, okay, slow down. Follow your structure. Follow your plan. And like I've been talking about a lot, I think I talked about the directions, how we've misused them, or we've kind of, did I talk about this already? Confidence. Dude, I might not have. Did I talk about this? I don't know. Now I'm like forgetting exactly what the fuck I was even going to look at. Sorry guys. I'm like on a sick one, dude. Oh, and I'm quitting smoking weed for a while so I could just get clear, get clean, get sober, all that stuff, and just come from just reset myself, you know? Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna have to take a drug test at this dealership or not or whatever. It's like, because I smoke weed, I don't do anything else. I don't drink alcohol or fucking anything really. So it would just be weed that I don't even know if they still test for it in California or not. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. So, okay, I think I've shared this. It wasn't in my notes. So, talking about the directions, I'm just going to touch on this real quick because I wasn't planning on talking about this. But the directions, the compass, the proper way to address the directions are east, south, west, and north. That is the way that all the directions in the compass was birthed. Starts from the east, which we look to for thinking, south, which we look to for structure, west, which we look to for light and creation, and north, which we look to for faith and hope. So, with that information, we can pray to these directions. We can talk to these directions. We can demand this day our daily bread out of each of those directions. So here's what I've been doing is putting my faith into the power of the directions and the power, protection, and spirit and gods of the winds of the directions, the winds of the east, south, west, and north. So it's just something I've been called to do, and I just keep feeling it and feeling it and feeling it, and I keep learning more and more and more, and just more proof keeps showing up that this is the method. And if you look, a lot of natives and indigenous people, even currently and in the past, if you look at Native Americans and the indigenous people of the United States of America and all this, they all go off of this too. You can start with the Dene people, aka the Navajo. They're the ones who are some of my greatest spiritual teachers. And the directions is east for thinking, south for structure, west for light, life, and creation, and north for hope and faith and prayer and gratitude. Things that are in that are of that vein. So, a lot of us think and only understand the directions in the compass as a means of getting our physical body from point A to point B, essentially. All right, go west, go north, go southwest, go right. You follow the directions, and that leads you there. So here's what a lot of people don't realize, though, is the compass is way deeper than that. The compass is a spiritual compass. It's a spiritual guide. It's a spiritual dial, and it's a spiritual map. So, I'm not gonna touch that. But what I will say is that when you look at this compass, right? If you were to draw like a plus in the middle of a circle, which would represent the whole world, and that plus is your compass, and you were in the middle, where are you going to go? Where spiritually, physically, mentally, where all these things do you go? Where do you travel? What does it consist of? Well, here's the thing is, you can guide your spirit and your thoughts through the means of this exact same compass and technology. So what that looks like is in thought and prayer and meditation, pray to the west. Think of an idea that you want to think about and face the east and use the power of that direction and the winds that are of that direction and the guidance that are of that direction and call in the best thoughts that you could think that relate to that direction and what comes from the meaning of the sun rising from the east and setting in the west. And there's all these deep things connected to it, which are also very simple things that we all agree upon. It's just there's more depth to it than the most of us realize. So the compass is really a spiritual compass, and it's more true form in terms of everything I've learned and can understand up to this point so far. I'm sure goes way, way, way deeper, and there's different dimensions to the compass and all of that, which I'm not there yet, and I'll get there when I get there because I'm honing in on it and I'm learning these things, right? And then just recently, I'm learning about I've learned how to view life from 3 perspectives at one time, and I'm learning and evolving how to grow it into 5 perspectives at one time. I'm only on 3 right now, though, which most of us live in one, what do I want to call it? Dimension, direction, presence, I guess. Let's call it that. Living in one presence, which is themselves, or their external world, the other things, the other people, the objects around them, right? So it's like most people are either one or the other, or switch back and forth from one to the other. So what we could do to expand our consciousness and our realm of understanding is we can practice understanding different points of reference in our mind with 100% focus on them all. But it takes practice, and it is not multitasking. This is not the same as multitasking. So what this is the first point of view. So let's start with self. You have yourself. There's your entire world and everything that relates to you. So yourself, you're in the middle of your own world. Then looking forwards, there's the other person, the other object. So if I can focus on myself and now accept and focus and have the acknowledgement of myself and my pure essence, let it be where it is. And then I stop, I hold that awareness, it doesn't go away. And then I include the next object that I'm looking at, the next person, the next thing, the next whatever in front of me. And I'm consciously viewing myself who is viewing this person, place, or this person or thing or object. What's in front of me? So there's me, I'm cognizant of what's in front of me. I'm equally cognizant of. I didn't go anywhere in my observation of the object in front of me.
Damn, dude.
And so the third point is there's me. There's object in front of me. Then then you zoom out and there's the place that we're in. So let's say, I don't know, I am, like, for example, I was using this when I went in to go for the job interview. I mean, well, it wasn't an interview yet, but to go follow up with the job, I should say. I was practicing, okay, there's me. I'm going in here nervous. I'm scared as fuck. Okay. And then what am I here to do? What am I focused on? What's the point? Well, I'm here to talk to the manager, the sales manager, GM, the SM, whatever, right? Sales manager, general manager, whatever he calls himself. I'm there to go chop him down, to go chop it up with him. So I show up as me, aware of myself, aware of my feelings, aware of my space, aware of my energy, aware of my own presentness, aware of the space I occupy. Then there's me entering to go speak to this guy. Let's just call it, I don't want to say his whole name just in case. Let's just say D. So there's me, full awareness, and I'm showing up to go speak with D. And as I speak with D, I'm standing there being aware of myself, then I'm being aware of him, then I zoom out and I'm aware that we are inside this facility, that I'm entering the facility because I'm there to be the best and he's there to be the best. And then to zoom out, we are in this town, and in this town there's a community and a commonality and a resonance. Then you zoom out of that. Then there's the next town over, and then there's how that town relates to this town. Then you zoom out. Then you got all the other towns. Then that all of a sudden makes up San Diego, right? So as we keep zooming out, well, if we don't have a commonality of we don't work at the same place yet, but I'm trying to, okay, well, we're interested in the same building with the same brand at least. Okay, then we're in this town. I'm within 10 minutes of it. This person's of this town or, close to it. Then there's the space of, okay, we are both in San Diego. So let's say we don't relate on working at the same place. We don't relate to coming from the same county or whatever. And then we zoom out and say, okay, well, we at least live in the same city. Okay, boom, point of interest. Nice. So from there, sorry, 1 second. So then from there, it's like, okay, so that's our common ground. So it's like, if I keep zooming out, I find common ground just based off of the place we're in. It's like, just keep zooming out and you'll eventually find a commonality. Zooming out or zooming in, right? So then, at the same time, I take that information and I say, okay, I am also aware, again, of myself and my presence, and I am aware of yourself and your presence. And I am aware of the place that we are in.
Damn, dude.
Therefore, you are no different than me because we occupy and fill the same space, headed the same direction, and we are all one. It's all one love. It's all one, the quintessence. That's the thing that gives all the materials of life, air, water, fire, earth. It's the quintessence is what gives all those things life. So, it's like, dude, everything has the quintessence, and that's what makes us all the same. You have a soul, I have a soul. Whether you believe it or not, you do, right? Try and turn your brain off. You cannot. You have to die in order to do that or become really fucking good at meditation. And if you're not dead or practicing meditation all the time, then you just can't do that, right? So, it's like, the quintessence is the thing that lives inside of all of us. And for those of you that don't know, I'll just hook you up with a little bit of symbolism information, is the two downward triangles, one has a dot, one has a line through it. Those two represent water and earth. They point downwards. Those have to come first. Then the other elements are triangles, also one with a dot and one with a line, and they point upwards. And those represent air and fire. And how, like, the gaseousness that they are. So, when you put those two triangles together, the triangle pointed down and the triangle pointed up, and you layer them over each other, it then in turn creates the symbol for quintessence, which is the fifth element. So, what this also, if you haven't caught on to, explains and depicts and draws out is the Star of David.
Damn, dude.
The Star of David is the same symbol that quintessence is. So that's trippy because I personally don't know a whole lot about David. And it's just one of those, his name, he's been coming up a lot for me actually lately, so I should start looking into him. But yeah, so that tripped me out. So it's like, okay, there's a certain level of knowing and understanding by certain people and all this that they get it, right? So I'm still learning how to view from 5 different places. I'm only up to 3 because I stopped myself on purpose so I could practice. And once I really start nailing this, then I'm going to move on to 5 so I could really, really fucking get it. And this is in the training of shamanism and in the training of healing and in the training of being a curandero or anything like that. It's also the same thing as being somebody who understands graphics or designs computer stuff or, video game design, whatever, right? Like so many ways that you can apply this truth, this reality, this existence, that it's like it goes across so many different fields, which is really fascinating. And it's like, it's interesting when shit goes from a very deep, old school spiritual thing, and it completely crosses and mends and binds with modern technology.
Damn, dude.
Like, for example, like the new Meta goggles and all this AI and all this shit, it's like, dude, whoa, wow, okay, what the fuck, right? Like, that's like some spiritual 4D shit coming in to reality, showing up as physicality and animation and this and that, and it's like, whoa. Like, if you've seen the video of Lex Friedman and Mark Zuckerberg that last one where they're talking through the goggles, like Mark's like, whoa, dude, like you're too close to me. Like it feels like you're too close. But in reality, they're not even fucking there. It's just mind blowing. You're gonna have to go look it up. Go look up Lex Friedman on his Instagram or whatever. Talks with Mark Zuckerberg about meta goggles or something. It'll come up. It's everywhere right now. But yeah, it's pretty fucking phenomenal, you guys. So, wish your boy luck that this shit goes good. I think I got this shit, but at the same time, you never fucking know. No, fuck that. I got this. I'm gonna go in and get hired. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I will fucking do. So, this is a stepping stone so I can stack some chips, stack some bread, and go really create the fucking dream that I know and see and want and desire and am working for. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. It's the light. Got nothing to hide. 90 miles. Oh shit. Wanna be here for days. 38. Touch your face. To be easy, not to hit. Last one's a PS2. It's gonna be me and you. Oops. Sorry, guys.
Damn, dude.
Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. Hi. Hey, I was just closing it. Come say hi. We've got the one and only, the special, the specialist, Mingy Mingerson from Mingo Heights, a.k.a. Meg, the Poway Queen of Varsity and all things related. Hi.
Hello, I am her. That's me.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
What do you want to tell your fans? Because somebody here's got one of the highest, fastest rated episodes of all time.
That's what I was going to say. You just took what I was going to say. I was going to say no big deal, but I have the highest rated episode.
One of them.
One of them.
Fastest, yes. So, cool. Okay, well, the people want to hear from you again.
Sounds good. We should do that. You should have me on again, Mr. Cool Guy.
Let's do it. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Please be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your best friends, cousins, uncles, pig farming, knuckle fucking, pig dunking, pig scooping, poop tropfing, dildo thief about the Damn Dude motherfucking podcast. You dig? This is season 3, episode 54. Have a beautiful day. Much love. Peace.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.